Jimmy Gibson also tells Noreen about a horrible identifying mark that all the boys held captive at the ranch now bear.
The brand is what they call the rocking X, like a half of a circle, and then there's an X in the center. Jimmy had that brand on his leg. Paul Benassi carries that brand. Jimmy told us that Johnny also carries that brand.
It's a story almost too sadistic to be true, but investigators are already familiar with the notorious Rocking X.
In the underground, we started observing and hearing about the Rocking X in about 1968-69. We had followed it out to somewhere in Colorado where there was a Rocking X operation going on. That was the last I knew of it. And then when Johnny came along and I saw the Rocking X again, I immediately knew what the Rocking X was.
Jimmy Gibson claims that many of the young boys managed to escape the ranch where Rocking X held them captive. Among them was Johnny Gosch, but Jimmy has no idea where Johnny is now.
I want to show this on the map. Where are the elites moving? I know a lot of them to Idaho, a lot of them to Utah, but they're also at Colorado, Wyoming, Montana. What's the greatest concentration of elites and their bunkers that you've seen?
By far in Colorado. And there's a reason for that, is that Denver is the western center of the dark side of government. They have all of the secret facilities in Denver, underneath the Denver airport, are major underground bunker systems for the elite, and the elite know that, and that's why they're moving in their own personal bunkers to the ski resorts, mostly of Colorado. They have lots of money. They want to live the high life while they're in bunkers, while they have their bunkers, and that's why they're in Colorado. So I would say almost 60% of the elite have reserved places in Colorado, and that's one of the reasons I downgrade Colorado, is because Denver is the hotbed of government control.
Well, they admit that it is the shadow government headquarters with Cheyenne Mountain and all the rest of it. They admit that's the second designated alternate government, shadow government headquarters. That's on record.
That's right, but a lot of people don't understand that they control a lot of the Colorado government, especially the city government in Denver and the surrounding communities. Have a lot of, they control insurance companies, they control real estate companies, judges, school districts. When they have control, they really corrupt the entire community, and so it's a real problem.
I agree with your analysis on that, because you've focused on this issue more than I have, obviously, but in a way, isn't it good to be right up underneath the enemy? Maybe that's the spot they never look. Maybe they're not going to let stuff get too out of control there.
Well, I just feel uncomfortable myself just because of their ability to come out of the bunkers and start to dictate to local government. And we're depending in this theory of starting a revolution for liberty after a takedown, is that we believe, at least I and a lot of other thinkers like Dr. Chuck Baldwin, believe that the Lord will create a remnant and basically inspire a lot of those remnants to seek safe places further out to the west where they can have some freedom and establish some majorities to start to knit together libertarian
No, I agree
governments.
with you. So why build your remnant near the capital of the devil? Because the globalists have said their new capital will be, in many of their writings, will be Denver.
And that's why I don't recommend that area at all. I encourage people to move out of that. Western Colorado is fine. The Montrose area is highly recommended.